So step 2 in me going from not having a horse to me competing at the Oslo Horse Show is to find the right horse. Although I think I probably had the fastest way of finding a horse, it didn't take me long at all, I do feel like I would introduce you to a couple of horses. And we'll start with Ludde. Ludde is around 14 years old, has a past of show jumping in the higher amateur classes. And I met Ludde summer 25 when I was able to get some riding lessons in my local area. Ludde is a powerhouse of a horse. And you wouldn't really believe he is 14 years old when you ride him. So for the most part of fall and winter of 25, I for sure thought that I would end up getting Ludde. Then during September to December of 25, I also had an ad out where I was searching the market for a lease horse. And one day I got a message asking if I wanted to try a 5-year-old horse. Of course, I couldn't say no, and this is now where you'll get to be introduced to Chica. Nå skal jeg på min første prøveridning. Det er så spennende! Veldig spennende dag i dag. I dag så skal jeg prøve i en hest. Og det gleder jeg meg veldig til. Veldig lenge siden jeg har vært på en prøveridning, så det er bare jeg som drar. Jeg har ikke med meg noen andre. Hesten er en 5 år gammel dansk varmblods. Ikke gjort alt for mye i sprang, så det kan bli veldig interessant hva slags utdanningsnivå den ligger på. Right now it's December 2025. It's kind of surreal. Here I am in my riding gear on my way to try a horse. And if you were to tell 19-year-old Camilla that this is what I'm gonna do in a couple of years, I would not have believed you. So it's just so fun that I'm finally at a place in my life where I can do those kind of things. And I can pursue my dream, finally. It's gonna be really fun. So let's get into our first test ride. So this was my first time on Chica. In the beginning we simply had a trot on both reins, just trying to feel each other and how she was, how she moved. Had some canter work as well. Immediately I noticed how big of a canter she had. Very nice, very round canter. Overall, she gave me a very good feeling. She could get kind of strong sometimes on the long side in the arena. But overall here, we're just trying to figure each other out and going on some circles, finding the rhythm. I also think that this was a very good start. We had some transitions from both canter to trot and trot canter. And as we went through the session, she got better and better through the transitions as well. But she also got better with I also felt like she got better in being relaxed in my hand, and I could also start to get a feel of her in my hand as well, so I didn't have to pull as much as I initially would. So here just trying to work with the seat as well. And I do think that I need to work more on the transitions, especially to canter, but we got an overall good feel of each other and ended the session with a really good feeling. Here I think we started to collect each other a bit more, started to relax and just trying to flow, moving forward. And here you can also see how we would kind of rush a bit into the canter transition. So that's definitely something we're going to work on. At that time, during December, Chica had also had a Christmas vacation. So you can see that she's just not having the stamina to keep on cantering and being as collected as I was trying to ask her at that moment. And that's also why we got some not asked for trot transitions from canter as well. But overall, she had a very good canter, a very big and round canter. So in the future, I think we need to work on those transitions and getting her more collected and also getting her stronger in the canter as well. So I'm very much looking forward to some pole work and transition work in the future. And here you can really see her getting softer in her mouth and just giving a more relaxed, collected feel. So I'm really happy we ended the session with that feeling and with her being soft in the mouth, and I could just really give her the reins and ask her to collect herself more upwards, so that I didn't want her to push downwards and behind the center line. But here she gave me a really good feeling and I was just so happy with this. So yesterday I went to see Chica and she was just very sweet. I have absolutely nothing to complain about at all. In a couple of days I'm also gonna try Chica again. I'm gonna get a better feel, I guess, of how she's over the poles and maybe some smaller fences as well. And the positive first impression continued through the first try-on, when we just got to know each other in the arena. She was well ridden in dressage, and even though she hadn't done too much in show jumping, I figured this would be just a great platform to work on. I was so lucky I got to try Chica in both dressage, show jumping, and we even got a little hack outside. So just so that I could see how she behaved in different sort of training sessions and arenas. Chica ticked all my boxes, and needless to say, I was hooked from the very beginning. Okay, so it's now time for our first show jumping lesson. We started the lesson working through some pole work in a circle. Here we just focused on getting her shoulders in control and not necessarily getting as strong as she initially would be. This was Chica's first time jumping for a long time due to her Christmas vacation. And as you can see, she had a blast. She had so much fun, but she got quickly tired as well. So it was kind of a heavy workout for her, so we didn't push it too much. But I got a very good feel of her canter when we started to work on the collection before the pole work and during the pole work as well. Then we moved on to the center line with the three cavallettis before putting everything together into some lines in the arena. Overall, during the lesson, I needed to work on my seat and not pushing her forward with my seat and being sort of behind with my shoulders. So I needed to work on being center lined and in my own balance as well, just to make sure I didn't push her forward with my seat, but then pulled her back with my reins. We also just worked on her finding the balance herself and finding the stride. Like, I am not supposed to go in and find the stride for her. She's supposed to learn and find it herself. And that is going to pay off later in her education. So as you can see in the video, she is being allowed to take the extra step if she wants to. And generally we weren't really taking the bigger strides, just trying to make her think for herself. We also needed to work a lot with the transitions as we moved on further into the lesson and she got tired. Then we had a big problem with just getting the canter transitions. Again, that's because she was tired. She had spent a lot of her energy in the beginning with some bucking and just having some fun. And I think we really felt that by the end when she was just a tired young horse. Chica did give me a very good feeling over the jumps, and I definitely see myself working more with Chica at that point, just because of how well ridden she is from her riding lessons in dressage, and just I think that we're going to be able to sort of convert that educational level into the jumping arena as well. When looking for a lease horse, as I did, communication and the relationship with me and the owner becomes very important. The communication and relationship with the owner sort of lays the ground on what we can be working on going forward. Luckily, me and Chica's owner quickly found a very good tone between us, and we both had the best interest of Chica in mind. I truly feel lucky getting to have someone else's horse and having that trust. I know that won't be easy for everybody to go through. And as someone who has in my past had my fair share of being unlucky with my riders for my horse, I also can relate to the level of trust you must have to be able to give someone else your horse on a full-time basis. So Chica ticked all my boxes. But there's only one question to it. Can Chica compete at Oslo Horse Show? I think the timeline with Chica might be a bit longer than what I originally anticipated in me coming back to the equestrian world, getting a horse, and the original goal was of course to compete at Oslo Horse Show of 2026. I don't think that Oslo Horse Show as a competition arena is impossible, but maybe not in 26. So the goal and plan for getting to Oslo Horse Show is still intact and it's still there. But at the same time, I'm also intrigued and attracted to the thought of having a younger horse and hitting some important milestones together with that young horse again. And I think working this way and working from the very beginning with the horse makes us well prepared for getting to Oslo Horse Show in the future. This actually means that step 2 of finding the right horse is done before I have anything else in place. So right now I still need to find the right stable, I need to get my driver's license in order, and I need to get a new car. But step 2 is checked. I have found my horse.